I still remember the day they poisoned his tea. He drank it, smiled, and walked away like nothing happened. That was attempt number 8. My name is Mamadou, and I worked as a cleaner inside the presidential building in Ouagadougou. I wasn't just a cleaner. I saw things, heard things. I knew things I was not supposed to know. This is not a ghost story. This is about real men with real blood on their hands. Ibrahim Traoré became a threat the moment he started speaking for the poor. He was young, brave. He didn't fear the generals or the French. That made him dangerous. The first attempt was at a checkpoint. A soldier, paid off, was told to miss and hit Ibrahim's chest. Instead, the soldier missed for real, shaking like a leaf. That soldier disappeared the next day. No one ever found his body. They tried to blow up his convoy on the 3rd attempt. I was sweeping outside that morning. I saw a park bike explode when the cars passed. Wrong car, wrong timing. People died. Not him. By the 7th attempt, even his cook was bribed. I watched from the hallway when they arrested the man. He was crying. I just wanted to feed my family, he said. The rice was soaked in rat poison. The 8th, as I said, was the tea. He drank it during a press meeting. People watched closely, expecting him to fall. He gave a full speech. No shaking, no sweat, nothing. By the 13th attempt, someone tried to strangle him in his sleep. The man had hidden under the bed for 2 days. Ibrahim woke up just as the rope touched his neck. He fought like a lion, broke the man's arm, and called no guards. Just looked him in the eyes and said, "You will not be the last." I counted 19. 19 times they tried to kill him. Bullets, knives, bombs. Even women were sent. I saw one cry when he told her, "You are better than this." Now I live in hiding. I don't work in that place anymore, but I still hear whispers. And every time I hear his name, I shiver, not because I fear him, but because I know something stronger is protecting that man. They say it's luck. Others say it's juju. Me? I think it's something else. Maybe when a man truly fights for his people, the spirits of the land rise to fight for him. Believe me or not, I was there. I saw it. And I still don't sleep well at night on the 15th attempt. They use a child. A small boy, maybe 10 years old, was given a bag to deliver to Ibrahim during a youth meeting. Inside the bag was a phone wired to a small bomb. They told the boy it was just a gift. Give it to the president and say, "Thank you." That boy was shaking. I was standing by the water dispenser, pretending not to watch, but I saw everything. As the boy got closer, Ibrahim knelt down, smiled, and hugged him. The moment their bodies touched, the boy burst into tears and dropped the bag. Ibrahim didn't panic. He handed the child to one of his guards and picked up the bag himself. Took it outside. It exploded near the gate. No one died that day. But I couldn't stop thinking, who sends a child to kill? Ibrahim didn't cancel the meeting. He sat with those kids, told them stories of Thomas Sankara, and gave each one a notebook. No fear in his voice. Just calm, like a father speaking to his own sons and daughters. By attempt 17, the enemies became bolder. They weren't hiding anymore. One night, I was cleaning near the back kitchen when I heard voices in the hallway. 2 men dressed in army uniforms. They weren't regular guards. Walked past me like I was air. They headed straight for Ibrahim's room. I waited. My legs were shaking. Then I heard a struggle. A gunshot. I ran. Not inside. I hid behind the door. 10 minutes later, Ibrahim stepped out. His shirt was torn, blood on his hand. He looked around and walked away. The 2 men never came out. I heard later that their bodies were found dumped in the bush, far from the city. No report, no investigation. It's like the walls of that place had secrets. Secrets that protected him. But the scariest part? Attempt 19. It wasn't physical. No bomb. No gun. Just whispers. Whispers inside the palace. Rumors that he was losing his mind. That he was seeing shadows. That his own people wanted to remove him. I saw it too. He would stop in the hallway, staring at empty space, talking to someone no one else could see. Once I heard him say, "Not yet. I still have work." I don't know what that meant. Ibrahim started keeping to himself, smiling less, sleeping less, sometimes walking alone in the compound at 2 a.m., barefoot, talking to the air. The guards started fearing him, not because of what he did, but because of what they felt around him. One of the guards quit, said he saw something dark standing behind Ibrahim during a morning briefing, something with long arms and no eyes. The man ran away that day and never came back. I didn't believe it at first, until I saw it too. It was around 3:17 a.m. I was mopping near the hallway that led to his quarters. The light was flickering, and then I saw him standing there. Ibrahim, alone, but he wasn't alone. Behind him was a shadow, tall, thin, no face, just a shape, moving like smoke, but with legs. It didn't touch him, just stood behind him. I froze. Ibrahim turned and looked at me. His eyes were different, not angry, not scared, just tired. He said nothing, just walked past me, the shadow following quietly. I dropped the mop and left that job the next day. But now, every night, I feel like someone or something is watching me too, and I'm starting to believe maybe attempt 20 has already begun. I try to forget everything. I moved to Bobo Dioulasso, far from the capital, started a small shop selling phone cards and biscuits. I told myself I was safe, but deep down I knew I wasn't. A month after I left, a man came into my shop. He wore plain clothes, dark glasses, and dusty shoes. He didn't buy anything. He just stood by the entrance and looked at me. "You were close to Ibrahim," he said in a soft voice. I shook my head. I was just a cleaner. He smiled. "Cleaner or not, you saw too much." Then he left. No goodbye, no threat, just those words. That night, I didn't sleep. I kept hearing noises outside my window, like someone dragging a stick across the wall. In the morning, I found strange footprints in the sand. Big ones, barefoot. Too big for any normal man. 2 days later, a neighbor named Salif came to my shop. He looked pale. "Someone was asking about you at the mosque," he whispered. "They showed your picture." That's when I knew they were trying again. Not to kill Ibrahim this time, but to kill the story. They want to erase it. Erase him. Erase us. I packed a small bag that night, left the shop, took a night bus going north. I didn't know where I was going. I just needed to disappear. But the strange thing is, as the bus rolled to the dark roads, I saw him, Ibrahim, standing by a fire on the side of the road, wearing a long white shirt, staring at the bus as it passed. No guards, no car, just him, and behind him, that same tall shadow. I didn't say anything. I just closed my eyes and prayed. Now I'm hiding in a small village. No phones, no electricity. I'm writing this by candlelight. But something strange is happening again. Last night, I woke up to whispers outside my hut. Not words, just whispers, like someone breathing through dry leaves. I looked through a small window, and I swear, I saw a figure standing far off under the baobab tree. It was too dark to see the face, but it didn't move all night, and I don't think it was meant for me. I think attempt 20 has begun, and this time, they're not using poison or bullets. They're using fear. And maybe the real story isn't how Ibrahim survived. Maybe it's why they keep trying to silence him. And what will happen the day they finally succeed? The whispers didn't stop. Every night, I heard them, soft, dry, like dead leaves talking to each other. I stopped sleeping. My eyes stayed open in the dark, watching shadows move across the walls. The villagers began avoiding me. Some said I was cursed. Others said I had brought something evil into their peaceful land. On the 7th night, the figure under the baobab tree moved. It walked slowly toward my hut, not running, just walking, like it knew I had nowhere to run. I lit a small fire outside, thinking maybe the light would chase it away. But it didn't stop. It came closer. I fell to my knees and started praying, not because I'm holy, but because fear had broken me. My mouth was shaking. My heart felt like it would explode. Then it stopped, just a few steps away, and I saw clearly. It wasn't a monster. It was him, Ibrahim Traoré. He looked tired, pale, but strong. His eyes were sharp, like he hadn't slept in days, but still refused to fall. "I know what you saw," he said, "and I know what you carry." I didn't speak. I couldn't. He came closer and placed a hand on my shoulder. "They tried 19 times," he said, "and they will try again, but I will not run, because I do not fear death. I fear silence." Then he looked over his shoulder into the darkness. "They don't just kill men like me. They kill truth. And if truth dies, the people remain blind." He turned and began walking away, fading into the shadows like smoke. That was the last time I saw him. Now, I write this from a safe house far away. Maybe one day someone will read it. Maybe not. But I've told it all. I've said what I saw. Because here's the lesson I've learned. They can kill a man, but they can't kill a voice that refuses to be quiet. If you ever find yourself holding the truth, no matter how scary it is, don't bury it. Speak it, even if your voice shakes.